Hello everybody and welcome back to Hollow Knight. You already know what it is. 12 hours 26 minutes in. We have 97 geo and a dream. We're back in Dirtmouth. In fact, we do have a dream. We have a dream nail. And I'm going to start off the stream by saying, if you are not very far into Hollow Knight, we are... Honestly, I don't actually know how far into Hollow Knight we are, but I will say, last time we broke some pretty big ground, so I think some big things are happening. If you don't want to see that, now is the time to duck out. Here is your warning. We're not, we're 12 hours in, but last time we unlocked the dream nail. This little trinket here. I wonder if we can see it in our inventory. Is it this thing? Yes, dream nail allows the wielder to cut through the veil between dreams and waking. Can be used to reveal hidden dreams or open gateways. The dream nail can collect essence, remnants of wishes and dreams. And you see we've got 21 essence. We also got this descending dark, which I think we changed. We got a second version of it that can damage enemies, I believe. And we also got a supercharge. I don't know where that's listed. I don't see it immediately, but we do have the supercharge ability that lets us fly really far. Is it this thing? Crystal Heart. There we go. Crystal Heart, hold left trigger. Okay. I guess these are our spells. Hello, Kyle. So, we now have the Dream Nail. We can use the Dream Nail to see what people are thinking. To descend into that ruin. Why? Things are so much simpler up here. And you see we get all these little symbols glowing around, which you might have noticed are similar to the symbols of the little trees we found. So why don't we start off by going and seeing one of those trees, which was, as we noticed, just down here. I think we got a few things on potentially on the card today. So we got a little bit here that we didn't finish exploring in Crystal Peak. Doesn't seem like there's a lot there, but who knows? Maybe it goes further up. I mean, I can scroll this far up, so maybe it goes this far up. We have this lift. Remember, there was a big lift here, and there was also further to the left of this graveyard. Currently, don't know what that entails, but we could go over that way. We decided not to go down there because I think, I just got the Dream Nail and I wanted to actually go use it and spend all the geo that we had at the same time. It looks like maybe there is a path here. You see this little gap that maybe we could fly across to with our new ability. That's purely a hypothesis. We have here the Royal Waterways, I think they were called, that we dipped our head into very, very briefly the one time. Didn't stick around to see what they did. We have the Mantis Village. Looks like there's a little bit here that we never explored. And also, we have not been to the bottom of the Mantis Village. We have this area here, which is where we fell into Deep Nest. We didn't really spend any time there. Didn't really look like somewhere we want to spend time. We have this area next to the Queen's Station that we haven't really explored. That has the mushrooms in it. We passed through it, but we didn't really stick around. There was an energy field around here that we couldn't get through, like a black vibrating field of energy. And then up here in Greenpath, we have a couple of things. We have a path to the left that maybe we can get across now that we have that long dash. We could try and see if we can get over the lake and see if there's anything on the far side. Not necessarily expecting anything, but you never know. Feels like, why have a lake and not put something on the far side of it, given that you have the dash? We also have the Stone Sanctuary, which you'll remember was completely dark. We couldn't go in. Now we have a way to go in because we have the lantern. And also, on a grander scale, there are a way to zoom out here. Maybe if I cancel. Zoom out. We have these three faces. We have over here the Watcher. I can't remember their names off the top of my head. We have the Watcher. We have, I believe this is the Teacher in the middle, who I think is Menomen. And then we have the Beast down in the bottom left. which is, so we know here is roughly where the teacher is. Here is the between Greenpath and the fungal wastes, which the fungal waste is kind of where Queen's Station is. Between that is the area with the jellyfish, the floating jellyfish, and then presumably down through Deep Nest is going to be our path towards the beast. And these three symbols, you may remember, are the symbols that appeared here in the Temple of the Black Egg. So it seems like we're going to have to go meet up with these three people, possibly fight them. Who can say? Hera is the name of the beast. So maybe we'll have to fight these three people. As yet unclear, but they seemed annoyed with us when we first met up with them, which was in these resting grounds. Remember, we were kind of approached by them and they sent us into the Shadow Realm, and that's where we used the Dream Nail to cut our way back into normal reality. So possibly we're going to have to interact with these three in some way to get something for the Temple of the Black Egg. Unclear if that's the exact path. That's my current hypothesis. You don't need to tell me for now, but I think we'll start off just by popping down and seeing what we can do with the little dream trees, because we know there's one nearby. I think today I would like to start by going to Greenpath, because we have a few things there that we could have done earlier, and so I feel like that's a nice place to start. It feels like maybe that's going to be one of the possibly easier things to do out of the list, although time will tell if that's actually the case. Okay. Boof. And you see these all spread around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, didn't see you there. Oh, how to get that middle one? I wonder if I can. Hey, okay, we can just about get it. Okay, that's fine. Unclear if there's a time limit on these. It didn't seem to be last time, but certainly possible that they do run out. Of course they would eventually make us platform through this this whole area. I hope everyone is doing well today. I'm feeling okay. Again, it is a Monday, which, you know, Mondays are Mondays. They're fine. I don't mind Mondays too much. But I suppose it depends what Monday means to you. What you have to do on a Monday. We do also have, I've forgotten we got this. We have this power that charges things up. Oh, okay, we've dropped back down. I wonder if that gets rid of the ones we didn't pick up. I don't actually know if we picked them all up or not. I suppose we can always go check. It does seem like the symbols have disappeared. Unclear if that means that there aren't any left. But we'll go back up and have a look. It seems like the easiest way to check is just to go back up and see if everything is cleared out. Ah, there we go. There is one. Looks like there's one we didn't get. Try and ascertain where it was. Ah, here it is. Ah, there we go. And there you see we got a little stinger and all the things went away. Interesting that we have 50, because we did have an odd number when we came into this. Because we actually got one from interacting with someone at a graveyard. And we were able to talk to a body at a graveyard and relieve them of their spirit, I suppose. Right, let's head over to Greenpath. Greenpath's just over here. We'll wander over. And yeah, it does feel like things have kind of blown open a little bit. We've got a bit more structure. Before we were just kind of exploring to see what had happened, and we, you know, started to discover a few little bits and pieces about the world and about what might be going on. And we got a few little hints here and there about what the nature of the world could be. But it feels like now we're really starting to get a little bit more of a firm grasp on something that we might actually want to do, which is to go see what these three creatures are doing. I can't remember what they actually called them. I don't remember if there's a nice easy way to check that stuff. I feel like maybe there isn't an easy way to just like flick back into that stuff. So I can't remember exactly what they referred to as. Oh, okay, didn't want to drop down there. What was that down here, by the way? There's like a little, that might have just been the body of the thing that we killed. I think it must have been. Okay, right, let's have a little look at the map. Make sure we're not going completely the wrong way. I think we'll head up to the bench first, just so that we can rest up. And what the collective name for the three like noble people was. I don't know, that's not a very good description of them, but the ancient ones. Oh, the dreamers. Yes, that's it. Thank you. Am I a dreamer? Am I a dreamer? Bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum. Okay, perfect. Right, now, I think maybe Stone Sanctuary might be our first port of call. Feels like a reasonable place to go now that we have a little bit more brightness. Try and navigate our way down without falling into acid if possible. We want to keep going down? We do want to keep going down. Oh, okay, not quite like that though. Easy does it. Going downwards into sort of slightly unknown territory is always a little bit difficult. Hi, Tezarus, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Whoa, easy does it. There we are. And we'll head over this way and try and dig into the Stone Sanctuary, which is, it's a little way away. There is another bench there, so we'll be able to rest up. So at least we have that going for us. And of course, we're killing enemies a little bit quicker. You're doing good? Good to hear. I'm also doing well. Thank you for asking. Getting back into some Hollow Knight. I've got to stop running into that. That's just impatience. I haven't been here for a while and I keep forgetting that those enemies are hazardous. Okay, we want to keep going down here? Looks like we probably do. Okay. I see this little lad here. Which feels a little bit harsh to take him out, but you know. You got to get the you got to get that sweet, juicy milk. Power yourself back up. We could pop and see the hunter. We haven't really spoken to the hunter since we first got the journal, so we can see if he has anything new to say. Now that we've collected a few things, I'd be interested to just say hello.
Ah, I knew I'd seen it right. That hunter's quality. Hallownest creatures fall in your path. Don't stop now, little squib. Many more there are to find and stalk and kill.
Okay, so he's you know, noted that we're doing a bit of stuff. I wonder if we can give him any of this. No, okay, I mean, that makes sense. He's inside a cave, so good eyes, I'll say. Good use of eyes in this game. Obviously, you know, everyone kind of has these little masks, so the eyes are really the main feature on a lot of the creatures' faces, and I think they do a good job with them. Is this I don't know if this is the best way to go down. It is certainly a way to go down. I guess that's technically the way you would go if you were going to the... Okay, that's fine. We'll move him out of the way and just move on. There we are. Beautiful. All going well so far. And now we just want to head down and we'll pop to that bench, which I believe is just down here. And then we can head to the Stone Sanctuary and we can have a little peek inside, see what lies in waiting. Maybe it's quite short. I seem to remember the first time I went in, I might have tried to platform a little bit around, but it was just a little too dark to really make anything out. So hopefully now with our lantern, we'll have a slightly easier job of it. Ah, yes, I remember you. Spiky balls. Playing some games yourself? No worries. What are you up to tonight? What's on the cards? Oh yes. I hope you have a nice evening. Hope you enjoy the lurk. Thank you very much for dropping by. Nope, I just completely walked over that. I wasn't even looking at it. Oh, 2 hits. That's perfect. I love that. See, it already seems a little brighter here than the first time we came. I just want to see if there's anything over this way. Doesn't seem like it. Pathfinder Kingmaker. Very cool. Well, I hope you enjoy it. And we will continue our journey into the Stone Sanctuary. So it looks like this is a dead end. Looks like it's just a wall there. See, this is one of those things where it's quite well designed in that it's not a particularly awkward platforming sequence, but if you're trying to do it in the dark, it would be very easy to not know where to go. And having said that, I will now, of course, mess it up. I do want to check down as well. Hello. Ah, no eyes. My child, can you still see? Please, don't hurt me. Can't sleep with your eyes open, little one. Can't dream if you're still breathing, little one. Precious children, you speak such loathsome things as you sleep. Your claws scratch and scrape. Precious children, a monster has come for us in the dark. Will you sing for me? Challenge the warrior dream. Do we want to challenge the warrior dream? Not yet. I'd be up for challenging the... Oh, I am tempted to challenge the warrior dream, but I would like to explore first. It looks like this is the... you know, we see behind us, no eyes there, what appears to be the lifeless body of no eyes. But we will have a little wander around first. Okay, this just looks like a dead end. So I guess we have to go up top to get where we're going. Okay. And we'll see what's over to the right. Okay, I believe this just drops us back down. It feels like there must be something over here. Otherwise, why come over, you know? Easy does it. This is another dead end, it looks like. Yeah, okay. We can go over this way. We can go up here. And there is some light at the end of the tunnel. Oh. This is ominous. Oh. Perfect. Is that a bit of orb? A bit of orb? A bit of soul? It's a bit of mask. Okay. A little difficult to tell sometimes. They look somewhat similar. But we get a mask fragment. So now we need just one more of those to get another health point, which is nice. Glad that we came over here. Doesn't seem like there's too much else. Unless there's a way to fly up. We currently don't have a way to fly up. But you never know. I like how this reveals slowly. You get like it comes in very dark and then you get a little bit more as you go on. Okay, well, I guess we'll see what happens if we Precious children. So maybe here we are the monster, perhaps. A monster has come for us in the dark. Will you sing for me? I like how the music just cuts. Like it's not much, it's only like a little hum, but it just nothing. Oh my gosh, this is weird. This is like fighting Medusa heads from Castlevania. Or not fighting them, but having to deal with them. Just heal up. Oh, no. Yeah, the way they move is very disorienting. It's that up and down motion that's very awkward to deal with. Because your temptation is always to try and move out of the way of them, and that's actually not necessarily the correct move. Okay. Nice little song, though. Ah. Foolish. Yeah, so you can actually just hide underneath sometimes, and that's okay. It's very, very ominous, this singing. Oh, just fell straight onto the spikes. It's weird, it almost doesn't feel like a boss fight. It's so... Oh no, we've been done. That's fine, we'll get used to it. It is a pretty reachable thing, you know, so... But a cool little thing. They're very, very atmospheric. I like that. Maybe we should kill these things. I don't know if we get... No, okay, we don't actually get soul back for fighting them, which is a bit of a shame. But, not to worry. Oh, there are enemies here. Okay. I suppose that lets us heal back some of that silly damage we just took. Ah, see, this is bad. Now I've got to go in with... Well, I guess we can heal most of it back up, but... There we go. Okay, that's reasonable, that's acceptable. We did get a new journal entry there. I'll have a quick peek at that. It's not gonna jump to it. It must be one of these, not the leaping husk. I don't know which one it was. I feel like they don't actually always tell you which one it is, which is a bit of a shame. Like, it would be nice if they don't always make it clear what it is that you've gotten an additional bit of lore on. I presume it must have been one of these ones up top somewhere, but I don't actually know. It was obviously something that we just fought, so maybe like the pointed head one, like the horn head. I think it must have been this.
These bugs have an arrogant air about them even after dying, overly proud of their long horns. I enjoy snapping them off.
Yeah, I believe it is the husk horn head. It was obviously one of those. And it didn't seem like we had the other one, so... Okay. Back to the Stone Sanctuary. So it seems like this place... pretty straightforward, apart from... Well, no, let's just fall into... Okay, well, we got our stuff back, I suppose. Bit of an awkward situation here, but we can still do this with half health. There's no point in going all the way back. We'll give it a shot. Ah, just heal up. So it's like we should be okay here, but you're really not. You have to be very careful about where you are. Maybe we should change out our stuff, get the quicker heal while we're here. It wouldn't hurt to do so. Let's see what we have on. We have the Sprint Master, which is I do kind of like. I feel like the ones we would take off at the moment are probably these three, because I feel like we don't really need them. Put our quick heal on. Hello, good doctor. Hope you're doing well today. Lovely to see you. We are continuing to delve into Hollow Knight. There we go. That's a nice, easy way to get back. Now, I just need to remember there are enemies here. Last time I completely forgot that there were even enemies here. Oh, you actually made it over. Impressive. Okay. Easy does it. We are also picking up more lore every time we do this, so that's nice. Always good to get as much lore as possible. Have to actually pick up the Geo ourselves at the moment, which is a shame. How's Tricks? Tricks are very good, thank you. Just kicking it with some Hollow Knights. Okay, that feels better. Came in a little bit cleaner that time. And we will challenge you, old No Eyes. Okay, you can hit them with magic, which is good to know. Trying to jump over those is what will get you. I think just getting used to the way they move is... And you have to be fairly quick because obviously she doesn't stay in one place for long. Ah, fell into the spikes. Unfortunate. Oh, sometimes you just jump into one and it's very difficult to... Okay, easy does it. I think this is one where we can just kind of take it slowly. Easy does it. Oh, that was a rushed jump. We actually have a decent bit of range here, which is nice. Yeah, it is quite noticeable how much quicker that heal is. Ah, jump down into that one. Okay. Oh, straight into that one as well. That's okay. Oh no, falling into the spikes like that really hurts. Obviously, quite literally, but also... Ah, no. Got into trouble there. Feel like we're getting the vibe of it, just working it out. I like this. It's an interesting way. It feels very different than a lot of the traditional boss fights that we've had so far. Obviously, it's much more passive. Like the boss itself not really doing very much, just being defended by the spirits of the children, which is a cool gimmick. I would love it if you jumped at me. Thank you. It's also one of those things where the more we get better at not being hit, the more we are going to be able to use our magic, which will of course make it easier. Falling into spikes, not helpful. But there we go. Whew, okay. I was going to say third time's the charm. I think this is actually the fourth time we've been in here. That second time didn't really count though. It was a mess. Oh, interesting. Did the slam. Very interesting. Let's once more challenge the warrior dream. Falling off these. This is, I think part of this is just, you know, getting back into the Hollow Knight vibe. Stay down, jump up. Didn't want to jump into that. He does it. Ooh, getting hit by that. Okay, stay calm. Heal up. Thought I'd circumnavigated that one, but unfortunately not. Ah, bad jump there. Okay, easy does it. Have a heal. Another heal. The other thing is, because she is always moving around, if she's in a place that I don't really want to get up to and hit, I can take my time and avoid her. It doesn't seem like we haven't yet seen any kind of time limit on this. So we don't need to rush it. So we can just pick our moments carefully. Heal up again. Our health's going up more than it's going down. It is still sometimes going down, but I feel like on the whole we're in a good place. Oh, running straight into that one. Okay, we can heal up. Ooh. Ah, that was a big double hitter. Okay. Working our way around. Let's heal up. Ooh, getting too lackadaisical there. Ooh. Ah. A lot of hits. It does take a lot of hits. It's a slow burn, that's for sure. It does seem like we're making progress. So I feel like we're doing okay. Just a case of getting that final little touch. I feel like our strategy has generally been fairly good. Just got to be careful that we are not taking silly damage, taking our time. This is definitely a boss where you don't really want to rush it. The more you spend time just rushing it. Lacking Daisy's cool. Oh man, landing on the spikes like that does hurt a little bit. It's okay, we do have full health, but we have lost our spirit, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, I should have seen that one coming. And that one. It feels like the bottom is often the safest place to heal. Not always, but you also, I think you want to stay in the middle as much as possible, because if they come, when they come from the sides, it's a lot harder to see the angle they're coming in at. Oh, come on. I feel a little bit hard done by there. Ah, that's just my own fault. Bad jumping. Ah, that's poor. Not as good of a run that time. I got a bit too frantic. The problem is the lower your health gets, the more you sort of go, oh, I need to get back so I can heal. But as long as you don't get hit again, it doesn't matter too much, you know? You can take your time. I feel like, you know, it's always the question of should I carry on doing this or should I come back to it? And I feel like at the moment I would say it feels like this is definitely something I can do. You know, it doesn't feel like this is unreachable. You know, sometimes you do a fight and it feels very, very difficult. Grub Song is good for stuff like this. Is that the one that gives you soul when you get hit? That does seem like it would actually be quite useful, yeah. I might consider that. Ooh, I thought we'd taken a hit there, but we're okay. Okay, let's challenge the warrior dream once more. Maybe this will be the whole stream. We'll see. Oh, let's drop down into that one. Let's just heal up, take our time. Oh, shouldn't have jumped into that. I feel like you could almost just stay down the bottom. I wonder if she does something specific if you try and do that. But it feels like you could just kind of stay down the bottom, just keep healing and hitting her as she comes down. It definitely feels a little safer down here because you don't have things above and below you to worry about. Ah. The darkness also definitely hurts. I feel like this boss would be very difficult without the torch, because just seeing where she is would be a lot more difficult to keep a track of. Ah, I keep falling off that. It's this platform here. These two platforms I keep falling off at a bad angle. I love a good lullaby. Very satisfying. Haunting, you might say. Okay. Easy does it. Ah, got to avoid those. Nice heal. We're okay. Ah, I feel a little hard done by that we didn't get that one. When in doubt, just come back down to the bottom. It's okay. You can take your time. Just retreat to a safe place. Oh, that's not safe at all. Heal up. Oh, I thought I was actually safe there. I was not. Oh, that's bad. Ah. Oh no. Ah, it was all going so well. How are we looking? I could take off Sprint Master and put on the grub song. That might be the way to go. Sprint Master is nice, but I feel like we're doing okay movement wise. It's tough. The Sprint Master is really nice to have. And the change in speed may throw us off a little bit. I'm going to keep going for now. I feel like we're okay. I feel like we're getting enough soul. I just need to get better about not getting hit and being careful. I don't really need that, but I just wanted to... A little bit of grub tennis. Just for the good times. Close. It is close indeed. I feel like we're getting there. This is interesting because this is something we could have done previously. I don't know that there would have been a huge benefit to it. Looks like we got a thing for the leaping one. The leaping husk. Here we go.
The bugs of old Hallownest did not hunt their own food. They had it brought to them. That's why they were so weak. That's why their kingdom crumbled into dust and faded away.
Interesting. So an old kingdom, like this civilization built on the ruins of an old kingdom. Don't really need that. I'll attack that if we need it for the spirit, or for the soul rather. But there, I think we're okay. Feels like this is one of those. That's one of those good placements for the spirit, where it's like, okay, this is a little bit awkward to fight, but not unreasonable. Oh, hello. Ooh, jumped into that. Okay, let's heal up what we can. I feel like you have to prioritize not getting hit over trying to squeeze a hit in. Oof. That was probably counter to what I was just saying, but... The quick focus is definitely good. I wonder if it gets faster if you double heal, or if it doesn't make any difference. Ah, the up and down on them is actually more than I'm anticipating, I think, sometimes. And I don't know if it's the same for all of them, or if they have different distances that they fluctuate. Some of them really dip a long way. This is okay. We're doing alright. It's less good. It feels like when you get hit, you actually lose a bit of vision for a second as well, which can make you get into more trouble if you're not careful. Okay, let's stop and heal. And then immediately jump into danger. Oh, didn't see that one coming. Okay, take a moment to heal while our soul is full up. We don't want to waste it unnecessarily. Ooh. Okay, that was alright. This is okay, that was risky. I shouldn't have done that. I should always go down the bottom to heal where possible, I think. You're just safer down here. Because again, they don't come below the bottom of the screen, so there are just fewer times for one of them to hit you when you're down there. Nah, I could have actually probably just stayed on the ground there. Just going down. Let's take it easily. Feels like she is getting higher, or like less willing to come lower down. And there are maybe more spirits than there were at the start. Oh, that's bad. Let's put us in an awkward position. Ah, just so many. I think she definitely starts summoning more spirits as it goes further on. Whew. Okay, you know what? I'm going to try it with the song and see how much difference the dash makes, because it will make us a bit slower, but I feel like we're doing okay with the movement, and getting that bit of extra healing will probably be the key that gets us through it, I think, because it will help mitigate some of those awkward moments. I do like how willing that guy is to just jump into danger. Heal up. Just so we can get a little bit more soul off him. And there we are. Perfect. It's so much more awkward to pick up the Geo yourself, I will say. Having to do that. Not a fan. He's backing off. That probably means going to do that. Okay, and then he'll come over. Okay. It's usually pretty consistent. When your spirit backs off, it's probably going to do the vengeful spirit attack. This is a rough start. I'm being impatient, not following my own rules here. Heal up, heal up. Patience, there we go. Oh, she's right there. Go down to safety, heal up. There we go, back to full health, it's okay. Take it nice and slow. Very scary. Okay, we should actually use some magic here if we have an opportunity to. Just because we have full spirit. Oh, getting hit a little bit there. We'll heal up. Okay, there we go. Easy does it. Ooh, managed to just about circumnavigate that one. Heal up. Okay, got a little bit scared there. Which, you know, rightfully so. I think we would have gotten hit if I hadn't moved, but I still got hit even moving, so. If we can press our advantage while we can, that's always going to be good. Because obviously, as she starts summoning more stuff, if we can keep attacking her while we're near her, that would obviously be nice. Can't get too hung up on it. Okay, let's heal up. Drop back down. We'll heal up while we have a moment. Back down, heal up. Because it means we can tank a little bit of damage going up to her, like as she gets higher up. Okay, there's the difference between tanking damage and just getting hit. But easily does it. A moment to heal. Also trying to be very careful if I start falling just to come back to the middle and not land on the spikes if we can avoid it. Come back down, heal up. Oh! One by one, their eyes closed at last. I felt it, a warm stillness falling over us. I'm sorry I was frightened of you. You were always protecting us even when we couldn't see you. Take us there, please. A place where light cannot haunt us, a place without dreams. Please. Whoa. 250? Wait. Did we have 250? Did we get 200 spirit from that? We get 200 dreams from that. Thank you very much. 200 essence from that. That's a lot. I suppose, you know, it was a boss fight. A face carved from stone. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. Over them, no eyes. We'll see what it said. There was a journal entry there. No eyes. Lingering dream of a fallen warrior. Disappeared during the plague. They're coming. What's inside of you? Strip it out. Big sleepy ghost. Hey, mood, you know, we've all been there. Can I go down here? No. Just thought I'd check. Doesn't seem like there's anything else in the sanctuary. At least that I can see. Does seem like that's probably it. I don't think we actually get a map here. No. Noted. Or is it? Oh, I put that mark and I was like, oh, there's a mark there as well. But that is just the mark that we had. I guess we'll take that off now. But we have 250 spirit, which does mean, I believe we need 100 essence to upgrade our dream nail somehow. So I'm going to probably go back. We're not really near anything in particular. I guess we could hop down through Fog Canyon. I don't necessarily want to do that. I'm tempted just to cut across to the fast travel point. Fast travel over and see if we can get our stuff back. Is this actually the best way to go? Oh, this is just going back the way we came. Right. Gotcha. When you don't have the thing on, it becomes a lot more difficult to remember where you've gone. When you don't have the compass on, you have to actually remember the geometry of the world a little bit more, which is fine. You know, I actually kind of like that. But certainly does make your life easier without it. All right. Thank you very much, Grubsong. Thank you very much. Is it Quick Charge? Is it called Quick Focus? You've served me very well there. But for now, Wayward Compass, I believe. The Gathering Swarm. I think we'll keep the Spore Shroom on. I do kind of like this. I was contemplating taking it off, just because I think, you know, it can sometimes be a problem. Well, not a problem, but it can sometimes cause you minor issues. I think if I had an extra slot, I would probably consider buying Spell Twister, maybe. Or possibly the Soul Eater, although the Soul Eater is 4. Like, I feel like if I had... Well, I guess if I had one more, I would maybe try having Soul Eater instead of Soul Catcher. But with what we have now... And I like Sprint Master. I like getting around just... You can see it is a little bit faster, which is nice. It's one of those interesting ones where taking that off for a boss fight, maybe not always what you want to be doing, but in that circumstance, I think it actually works out okay. I don't remember what was to the left there. Because there is something to the left, and I don't remember ever exploring over there. I want to see if we can actually get over to where that was. Because maybe that's somewhere we couldn't get before. Ah, we didn't have this dash, right? So we couldn't get over there. So this is a new little zone. Nice to be back in Greenpath, see what's going on. Okay, these don't actually... That's a... Oh, hello. Oh, you a boss? Oh, hello. You are. You're a... Wow, you're a big lad at least. Oh, he just jumps on you as well. Okay, was not ready for that. Oh, he's quick as well. A little bit of a pogo. Just gotta make sure he doesn't land on you. Oh, he's got so much pace. Okay, make sure I hit him where we can. I always want to catch him when he jumps over me like that, but I'm not sure it's the right way to go. Ah, see, I keep trying to hit him up, but it doesn't stop him landing on top of me. Okay, well, There we go. We've got another little challenge there. Not quite what I had in mind as our next thing to do, but quite happy to do it. He doesn't seem like he'd be too difficult. Just a case of working out what he's up to. Hopefully we can get our spirit back without too much fuss. Oh gosh, he's already here. This is the thing I'd feared. Okay, well we got our spirit back. Alright, now we can... Lost a bit of health doing that, but we can focus on our enemy now. He says getting immediately hit by him. Okay, keep it together. Ah, my brain is just not wired right for him. Like, the moment it takes to recognize whether he's on the ground or in the air is throwing me off. The fact that he just comes out of the ground and it's like, oh, what's he doing? And obviously your response is like, it's basically like, do you jump or do you not jump? Depending on what he's doing. But I think actually getting that down, I do want to stay up top if I can. Will you be baited over to me? That would be nice. Okay, perfect. Also need to make sure I do a full jump when I'm jumping, because otherwise I don't have enough to get over the top of him. Okay, now we can start giving him the beans, which would be nice. I would love to give him the beans. Immediately does it when I should probably be thinking about healing the damage we've taken, but there we go. Come on, buddy. I'm not quite sure what the best way to go is when he does that. I think I want to go under him. Maybe not worry about trying to attack him when he jumps over us, because I think that's a little too awkward. Heal up. Yeah, I need to make sure I go the right way for that. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Step away from him. Okay, they're all gonna leave. Perfect. Massive moss charger. Family of creatures that have learnt to bulk up with moss and live as one.
There is strength in numbers, yes, but these creatures never had much strength to begin with. Cut through their trickery.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. It probably took me longer than it should have done, but listen. It's all about the adventure, right? And it looks like there is something up there. It sounds like maybe there's a grub up there, so maybe we'll head up and see if we can get that grub. There we go. Oh, there's a bit of soul. Interesting. That's a weird thing to be here. I mean, I'll take it. But I was kind of expecting like something at the end of this path, which there doesn't appear to be. Right? You'd think there'd be... I gotta remember, I didn't try and use the dream nail on the statue. I don't know if that does anything. But it may well do, right? Because... I guess the reason I didn't use the dream nail is because it was already a dream thing. We'd already gotten the thing from the... We were already sort of fighting a memory. I wonder if you can do that without the dream nail. Can you do that fight without the dream nail, or is the stone sanctuary just... I'd actually presume that you just can't see no eyes, and it's just the big statue there that's sort of lifeless. Would be my guess. Lovely. Aha, of course. Well, I actually need to make sure I don't die here. I guess I don't necessarily need to kill that enemy. It would be nice to. I don't know if there's an easy way to... Yeah, there's no... Oh, I just was not paying attention to my health there. Oh, dear. Yeah, hitting them at those angles is very awkward. I don't know if there's an easy trick to knocking them back at an angle. But it doesn't really feel like it. You see, when you do this, it hits them up, and you can't angle it. You just have to get in a position where you can hit them back, which if you jump just right, you probably could do there. But it's difficult. You know, it's awkward. Okay, that's just the noise of the... That's not a grub, that's the noise of the little moss friend getting up. Oh, took a bit of a hit there, but we got our soul back. I guess we don't really need to go up here too much. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I think we got what we needed to from that area anyway. These are enemies also kind of dangerous because they don't give you... they don't give you spirit back. Or soul, I guess I should say. There's another one there. How do I get to that? Do I have to go underneath? This is very awkward. So because I can charge over here. Which probably is the way to go there. Oh no! That's on me. I got no excuses for that one. Could melee them. Can you actually melee them? Because I feel like when you get up close to them, they like crouch away. Like when you're up too close to them, they just hide. See, look at that. They kind of get into the... I don't know if there's a trick to that. I'll hit them as they open. I'll try and bear that one in mind. Feels like the timing on getting in on them seems a little awkward, but I'm sure it's doable. I think I actually parried him there. That's very satisfying. Okay. There we go. Seems like that's pretty much just for a little bit of bonus cash anyway. Okay, and there's more over here. Let's see what lies in wait. We are still in like weird places that I haven't been, which is a little scary. This seems like it wants us to dink across. Obviously we do have ways to circumnavigate the dink at this point. Not that we need to circumnavigate the dink. Oh, this is interesting. So I guess you could come here without the dash and just dink your way across. Or you could come here with the dash. Or if you wanted, you could come here with the full charge and just charge your way across like so. Anything in here? No. Doesn't seem that way. I hear a grub as well. Presumably just here. There he is. Okay. That definitely is a much more convenient way of getting around, I'll say that. The dink's not too difficult, but doing it with the super dash is definitely even easier. Oh, there's a path from above as well. That's interesting. So I wonder if this is something that you could do with the wall jump, but with no dash. Although, how would you have the wall jump and no dash? Because this is the thing, you have to wall jump to get up here, presumably. And this bit we're going to have to dink, because we don't actually have another way. I probably should have dashed earlier than I did there. There we go. Okay, get a little bit of health there, but we don't get that much. Now, I kind of want to dash to the left because there was a path there that we could go up. Hi, Wongo. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Wayne as well. Good to see you both. Though once our lands, a pale being lays claim to the caverns ahead. It may appear benevolent, but it does not share our dream. Be wary to wander that place. Interesting. I'm just looking to see what's over there. I don't see anything obvious. Okay, so... Oh, we can get up here. I was going to say we can't get up here, obviously. But you can get up there, so... More fool me, I suppose. Trying to see if I could get to the left there. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, hello. Lovely. And there we go, our first soulful. Oh, cool, you get just an extra ball. Is that like another full ball that fills up? Because that's very good if that's the case. It seems pretty good anyway. I think there must be a path under there, right? Although maybe not, maybe we just drop down here. Yeah, this is just where the grub was. So how do we get across to the other side is the question. I wonder. I wonder if you can get there from there, or if you have to go... Maybe you have to come around from where the other path is. I'm gonna leave a little marker there. In fact, let's go back to the bench. I'm gonna leave a little marker there just to remind myself this is here. Because I didn't see an obvious path, and I don't want to spend too long looking at the moment. That's lovely. One charge. Oh, it's okay. So it's an extra charge worth. That's still pretty good, though. I'm pretty content with that. This is going to be bad. Yep. Okay. Note to self. Oh, okay. That was foolish. All right, we're going to have to go back and get that now. Not a lot of stuff here that you can actually hit. Although, as I said, well, apparently you can hit the spitters. You just have to time them right. Maybe I should be killing the little moss boys just to get the soul off them. I feel like that's maybe the play there. Whee! But Greenpath getting cleared out a little bit more. I think our next port of call is going to be the bench, and then we'll go. Maybe we'll go see if we can do anything with the nail before we progress on. Whoa, hello. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, we got a new thing there for the Gulka.
Its leaves are dry and bland. The bud is unpleasantly sour, but oh, the venom in those balls it spits, exquisite. If you have the time to spare, try drinking some and enjoy the effects.
Filthy. Hunter getting off on that ball fluid. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. Seems a bit, I'm getting hit. I think the sound, when you get hit, there's like a big boof. And that's actually, like, I think causing me some more woes. There we go. Okay. Back up we go. We should be okay now as long as I don't do anything too silly. Don't get hit. Thank you very much. I'll bear that in mind. Appreciate the advice. Oh, this is not where I wanted to be. No! It's fine. It's fine. That's easy to get back to. But what a silly mistake to make. Oh dear. To be fair, I didn't get hit. I just fell into some liquid. You didn't tell me not to fall in liquid. So whose fault is that? Probably still mine. I feel like I should know that one myself. Is art... You would put it down in an awkward place, wouldn't you? There we go. Okay. Have I been down there? What is down there? Oh, that goes down towards Fog Canyon. Okay. Let's put a little marker here just so that we remember that there is a thing here. Don't know if that'll be what we end up using. Oh, okay. I was trying to work out where I was going there. That path to the right was back to the Stone Sanctuary. Hungry. Hungry. Okay, I was interested to see what they were saying. That's on you too. Hey, don't take it too hard on yourself. You did at least give me one important tip, so... Okay, now I think our plan is probably going to be not get hit by those. Okay, this is better. Easy. Foolish. Okay, well this guy's still gone. That's good. Got to watch out for these the sideways. It's dangerous. Our path is going to be to go just over to the left and then make our way up. We will also try and stop at that little grey marker that I've put down. Because I think that was, if I'm remembering correctly, I think that was like a... something that we couldn't get to because it was too much of a gap to cross. But obviously now that we have the dash, the super dash, we can dash all the way across that gap. I would suspect. And hopefully we'll be able to actually get to the thing on the other side. Hope you're doing well today, Wongo and Wayne. Hope you're having a nice Monday. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a thing here. Perfect. Oh yeah, I see. Look, it's filling up a little bit. And it just dribbles back into the main chamber. That's very nice. Very convenient. Still further along? Seems like it's still further along. Be another charger? Yeah, that's what I thought. I would like him to come further across just to give me a little bit more time to catch up to him. There we go. Oops, just ran straight into the little guy. Just take it nice and slow. No need to rush. This is good. It means we're less likely to overdo our soul. We're less likely to end up with more soul than we can use. Now, there was an item. I think it's just over here. Yeah. Okay. Seems like it'd be fairly easy just to charge over there. And we get a Hallownest seal. Okay, nothing. That's not a big deal. Not a big deal, the Hallownest seal. I think we're gonna have to jump back up here. Okay, well, it's put us up anyway. It's saved our bacon for us. You watched Dan Reichert's first impressions on Hitman 3. He's not a fan of lore. Dan's never been a big lore fan unless it's Metal Gear. Okay, let's take that marker off now that we've done it. I'm going to go up to this bench here just because we'll take the checkpoints when we can. You never know. I think the Hitman story is really good. It's pretty straightforward for the most part, but I think it's pretty good. It's good fun. Also, the hitting men is very good. But honestly, like, I think it's more fun when you have the motives. So, you know, personal preference. We can get up this way, can't we? Yeah, I don't know if that's actually easier, but we're going this way now, so let's commit. Okay, nice and simple. This is all places we've been before. We'll keep an eye out for anything that's like really obviously something that we couldn't have done before, but I don't think we're going to encounter too much of that. Because I feel like I would have marked it. I would probably have marked it down if it was in an area that I couldn't get to. Okay, which way are we going now? Straight across and then down. So I guess we can probably go underneath. Probably. Yeah, and then the bench is down. Correct. See what I think of it when Martin does the rest. Yeah, I'm also, you know, obviously I'm going to play it myself at some point too, so I shall look forward to that. But I'm waiting on my new PC, and obviously, with components being difficult to come by at the moment, I don't know that that's going to happen as soon as I would like. I believe resting grounds is where we want to be. We can also go back to the hidden crossroads, and we probably will do after this just to check if there's anything we want to buy with our money, or with our geo, I should say. Okay, nothing new here. Cornifer just letting us know that we can buy a map, and we'll head up to everyone's favourite character, who we met last time. I'm sure everyone's very excited to hear from her again. Big PC game. I've already got a big PC game backlog, to be honest. And to be honest, like, there aren't that many PC only games I want. It's just games that games that I want to play on PC. And honestly, like, the thing with Hitman is they're still figuring out on PC. They're still figuring out the import for Hitman 2. So hopefully by the time I get around to it, that will have been solved. You say welcome to PC gaming, but I feel like it's difficult to get PlayStation 5s and Xboxes as well at the moment. So trying to get anything new is just proving to be very difficult. Okay, let's talk to the seer.
Ah, Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the dream nail. Already you've collected 100 essence. Quick work. Things come naturally to you, don't they? No wonder the dreamers tried to bury you in that old dream. Perhaps you frightened them. Or perhaps, being prisoners themselves, they desired your company. In any case, you still have a long way to go. Take this old trinket as encouragement from me and return when you have collected 200 essence.
Well, we've already collected 200 essence. But she gives a Hallownest still. I thought that maybe she'd like upgrade our dream nail or something. Well, we've already got 200 essence. Oh, you mean having a backlog? Yeah, that's true. I mean, also I will say I have a backlog on console as well, but it's even more prominent on PC, I suppose, just because things can be so cheap.
Ah, your dream nail holds over 200 essence. You're proving your talent in its collection. Have you seen that great door just outside? My tribe closed it long ago and forbade its opening. Ah, but as far as I can tell, I'm the only member of my tribe still breathing. That means I needn't feel bad about breaking a taboo. As proof of my belief in you, I'll open the door.
Wow. Oh, hello.
There! The door is open and you can enter the glade beyond it. Listen closely in there, and you may hear the utterings of bugs long gone. You and the Dreamnail both seem a little sharper, but you still have a long way to go. Return to me once you have collected 300 essence.
This feels like more like a side quest than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be more core progression, but maybe there's, you know, more to come.
Sometimes dreams take the shape of those who have passed away. Such dreams are bountiful sources of essence. You should search carefully near graves and other monuments. Why, I believe I saw an interesting gravestone here in the resting grounds. If you do decide to disturb those dreams, though, be prepared for a fight.
I think maybe she said that last time. I can't actually remember. Okay. Well. Yeah, it reminded you of The Surge too. It did make me think less of The Surge and more of like Lords of the Fallen, weirdly, which is the same developer. Which is not to knock those games. I think those games are okay, especially The Surge, but not necessarily as much my thing. The Spirit's Glade. A nice little place you've got here. Oh, hello. We can just swim. I was not going to go in the water. I felt like that would be unsafe, but I just fell into it, I suppose. Ah, look at this little fella. Blimey, what is going on in here? Oh, look at this big boy. I realise I've not listened to any of them yet, but I just wanted to explore around first. I wonder if this is like a collection of little bosses we can do. They're all so unique. Look at this. This is great. Spoiled by Sekiro. I mean, that's true for every game, I think. Look how cool all these designs are. I like all of these different designs. So many. I was about to give up on the walk there. This is Metal Gear Solid 3. Oh, hello. The big bunny rabbit. Is this is like the moth that we saw, right? The King's Idol. Okay, that's just one of the collectibles, I think. Doesn't do anything too specific, but nice to have. Worth a decent chunk of change. Or nice Kickstarter bugs that you shouldn't hit. Massive secret tip. It depends how massive it is, to be honest. This is where we came in, right? I'm gonna check over here. It's inconsequential. Okay, if it's inconsequential, that's fine. I'm gonna have a little read of these. I think this is the first one we came to, right? Revik. The bugs within this glade are under my watch. Treat them with respect and you may remain, but raise your nail and you'll contend with me. I mean, obviously we could dream nail these people. Millibug. Buy my cookies. They're ever so tasty. Caspian. Beware your own mind, little one. Twisted minds breed dark deeds, and mine was more twisted than most. I thought it would be my end, but instead I found this glade, and with it, a sort of peace. Okay. Dr. Chagax. I used to help others. They were brought to me sick and dying. What difference did it make? Any victory against death will always be temporary. Very ponderous of you, very contemplative. Atra. Don't fear, little creature. Though a violent rage once possessed me, the peaceful air in this place seems to keep it at bay. Garrow. Are you a warrior, little one? A true warrior is one who can stand strong in the midst of a storm. Shin. I was once obsessed with power, so my time was in this glade has shed me of this desire. What folly it was to ever crave such a vicious thing. We've got a few more around the corner here. Growhack.
We're always left with reminders of the errors we've made. Let your mistakes not burden you, but serve as guideposts on where not to travel.
What's down here? This just drops us back down to where we were. The 100-Nail Warrior. That's a great name.
Do you like my nails, little wanderer? I carry only 3, far less than legends may suggest. Still, each is sharper than the last, and I'd require only one to cut you down.
Makes you wonder why he carries so many then. Karina?
Are you admiring my fabulous markings? I'm of a distinguished species, you see, though I've not seen another like me for the longest time.
Is there anything under here? Feels like there could have been. I love this music as well, very pleasant. I don't think we're going to dream nail these fools quite yet, but maybe we'll come back and do it at some point. We've been let in here very trustingly by the seer. Perpetuous Nu. Are you enjoying your time here in our glade? I'd offer advice. Though to have made it here, you're obviously quite adept at navigating our world and its perils. Molten. Don't fear my rotting form. Though my body sheds and changes, my core remains the same. And Magnus Strong.
All of life's problems can be solved with crushing force. Such a simple mantra, and one I've always lived by. If you weren't so scrawny, I'd suggest you follow my example.
Hello, Frosty. Lovely to see you. And Waldy. Don't judge me by my appearance. Although my stature is small, I bear a dark soul and a tendency to go berserk in battle. Wayner. Hark, fellow adventurer. Are you heading out into the world? I'd join you, but it's been so long, I fear I'd lose my head. Wyatt.
Watch out. I've an acidic touch, and I wouldn't want you getting burned. It's a protection system of my kind, though something of a nuisance when it comes to meeting others.
Hex. I'll see you soon, she said, though that was long ago. I wonder where she went. Thistlewind.
A wanderer. I've been many places and done a great many things, but I suspect you will outdo me by far. I've long ceased travelling the caverns of Hallownest, and I suspect they're now far more dangerous than in my journeys. Though with your capable air, I'm sure you'll do fine. Good luck. It's a vast world out there.
This is just a test of how many voices I've got. Wayner does seem very cool. Boss. I come from far away to reach this place. Though my shell may seem foreign, beneath it I am a bug the same as you. And I think that's our lot. That is everyone. Oh wait, no, there's something over here. Hello, hello, hello. Well, I mean, it would be rude not to. Alright. Time to do some exploring. Let's just check there aren't any more over here before we, Oh, there we go. Getting all of these does seem like an endeavor. It's weird. It's a fun little thing, but it's not like a huge platforming challenge. I guess it's, you know, the challenge is you got to track them all down. Can you find where they all are? Boss is a dude and indeed a bro. Boss seems pretty cool. Oh man, that's my own fault. It's just like, I was like, I need to go to the right so that I can go in that hole, and instead I didn't do either. And I missed out on both the ball and the hole. And I really only have myself to blame for it. Okay, there are still things which suggest there are still more around. I think there was one near the entrance. So I'm going to go up and around and try and get over towards where the entrance was. Just gonna see if there were. Okay, there's no more over here, so it must be further down, and then we can dip over to the left. No, none over here. Ah, okay, there's more here. Interesting. How do I get to those? I guess I have to just drop down and then go right. You're playing some Division 2? Forgot how much you like it. I have not played much Division 2. I played a little bit of it. Didn't spend a ton of time with it, but it's okay. There we go. Done. Donezo. We got, what, 34, I think? Which is a strange number. The numbers of those that they give you are a little weird, but... Alright, and we'll go back over to that, the statue of the big moth, which looked kind of like a rabbit. Because I did forget to do one thing. Which in retrospect seems like it should have been like a sensible thing to do, so I will try it and see how that... No, nothing here. Interesting. I thought maybe there would have been something to that. In its head. In its head. I am baffled. I tell you what though, great music. Again, not really surprising. Oh, hello. Oh, I think that's just me hitting the water. I was like, oh, I'm sparking something. But I'm just splashing water around. Too high for me right now. Ah, maybe. Maybe I need to be able to get higher. Okay. Noted. Doesn't seem like I can get anything there. Very good, Wayne. Very astute. Alright, we're gonna leave these people for now. Maybe we can do something with them. I mean, it seems not unreasonable that we could dream nail them, but I don't want to get into that for now, even if that is a thing we can do. I wonder if the seer has anything new to say about that, now that we've been in and said hello. Okay, no. Nothing new. There is also a dream here. There is a grave here, as she mentioned. Maybe one will come back to at a later date. I don't want to hang on to it for now too much. But we'll head up to town. We do have a decent chunk of change, so we'll go up to Dirtmouth and see if there's anywhere we can spend it. Oof. Beautiful. How much change do we have? 946. Let's have a little peek around and see if there's anything obvious here. I guess we could go and see the charm person, but we don't really have any. I feel like we went last time. I can't actually remember. I think we did pop over last time. And there weren't any new ones to buy. We'll go see Sly. Maybe Sly's got something we want. Okay, mask shard. The last mask shard. We have. Oh, yeah. Okay, sure. We'll buy the mask shard. Well, there's also the elegant key. It was in the waterways of the city, which is where we are planning to go sometime soon, but we're not going to rush it. This I like the idea of, but honestly, I don't want to send foes flying further most of the time. Like, there's times where that could be useful, but I feel like knocking them further away just makes it harder to hit them, or you're going to throw your own timing off on the combos. But we'll buy a last mask shard, because that's going to... Bazoom! And, there we are. And looks like we can probably get another one, which is not really a great surprise. Okay, we'll have a little rest. And I think our next port of call is going to be to go down here. Or we'll maybe check out the Lake of Oon, see if there's anything we can do there. And then we'll go down to where that gold thing is, which we'll do in just a minute. I'm just going to take a couple of minute break, get a drink. So if you need to go do anything, couple of minutes and we'll be right back. Just hold tight. Okay, and we are back. Thank you for waiting around. No professional waiting screen. Listen, it's not my style. You know how it is. Just leaving you here. I mean, I could have put the waiting screen up, whatever it is, but should I let you soak in the atmosphere of Hollow Knight? Okay, let's make our way down. I believe this is the place we want. Duma. Oh, no, that's not where we wanted to go. Never mind. We'll spend a little more time just nattering to the last stag. Getting up Bailey's, eh? Lovely. It's been a long time since I bought Bailey's. I went through a phase of it in university where I had it quite frequently. But it's been a long time since I think I last had it. Just in the habit of resting at benches as we go past them now. Like, unless there is a specific reason why I don't want to. Let's go up to the lake first, because I think it's going to be a little bit easier to do. And I don't know that there's anything at the lake, whereas I do know that there is something. Well, I presume there is something along the other way because there's a path that we can go down that we've not yet been able to access. I guess we can probably go this way. This is where we did the boss fight, right? Nothing doing there. Alright, this is where you come after the boss fight. I remember. Beautiful. The teen years. I mean, university. I suppose university, I was still a teen in university. I was like, that's not teen years. But I suppose it was. No one sitting here? Okay. Anyone inside? I can't remember if there was someone in here or not. Oh, there's a bench. Was this bench always here? I think... I can't see. There is a mark, so maybe I did know there was always a bench here. I guess we'll rest at the bench. No harm in it. Okay, well, here goes nothing. Worst case, we fall in the lake. Okay, well, there is something here. It doesn't seem like there's anything we can actually do, though. Can we hit these guys, maybe? Oh, okay. I've fallen into the lake. All right. I'm going to say, for now, there is this guy, though. That guy looks like a... I'm just going to try going over once more because it feels like this guy is like... yeah, Quirrell. Yeah, that's... I was going to say I feel like it was Quirrell who was here. Because I feel like this guy is in the foreground and maybe we can actually... Yeah, we... Haha! Okay, we didn't actually get anything from that. But we did get a journal entry. A Luba, passive glider that prefers to dwell near acid waters.
What careless a life led drifting above us all. If one ever comes too close to the ground, though.
Just munch it right up. Okay, and we'll rest. We'll get our stuff back. We may as well. There's all our achievements that we can never see anywhere else. It's a good thing they pop up every time because there's no other way we'd see them. Although I suppose we only ever see the first 4. Okay, and on as we go. And now we'll go check out the other area. Hey, which is where there was there was a dink bug and we dinked across a little way, but then there was nowhere else we could realistically progress from there. But now, of course, with our big dash, things have changed. We have new opportunities that lie in wait. Okay, down is the way. Just make sure we're not doing anything silly in the way we fall down here. We can get a double hit off there. Just gotta make sure that... Okay, just be careful. There we go. Now, I think there are some wall snappers and things like that around here, if I remember correctly. Look at the way they shake. It's very cute. Big fan of that. Yeah, see, there we go. So you can hit them both. You can hit them twice before they go. What do we have there? It was one of the moss... where are you? Probably the... Oh, it's a volatile mosskin, right? There we go.
The gas that the gas that seeps from their growth smells invitingly sweet, but it will burn through shell and flesh if you get too close.
Depressed Mandalorian. Oh, hello. I made a pretty sweet Mandalorian joke yesterday that I don't need to repeat here, but just know that it was pretty good. Okay, well, I mean, here goes nothing, right? We're going to see what happens. Maybe there's nothing for us here. There is also something above, but I don't think we can. We still don't have a way to go up. Maybe that's probably how we get back, right? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hey-o! Okay, that was I need to go when he's not gonna... Ah! Okay, right. I need to be slightly more prepared for that. I wasn't quite sure what to expect there. Oh, you can actually hurt them. Interesting. Oh, you can actually just... Wow, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Duranda. Because if you dink on the top of them, it doesn't hurt them. Simple flying creature protected by a spiky shell. Okay, great. Good job, Ken. Perfect. Look at his big soft eyes. You know, it's interesting. When Martin was playing the other day, I was thinking about this. I was like, oh, it's weird how in this game... So one of the things this game does that makes it a little weird, as someone who's not an amazing platformer, is here we go, there we go again, is it doesn't have edge, it doesn't have any edge generosity. Like a lot of platformers, you can go slightly past where the ledge ends and still jump. In this game you can't. If you've gone off the edge of the ledge, I forgot entirely what I was doing there. If you go off the edge of the ledge, you're just done. Ah! Okay, right, well... Okay. Not this time. Right, we need to make that first section without taking any damage, because I feel like that got us in some real trouble. And the awkward thing is our spirit is going to be somewhere in the middle now. I don't know if we're going to get it back. We didn't have a ton of money. If we don't, I'm not going to worry about it too much. That's why we spent our money before coming here. Season 2 of Mandalorian has a faster pace. I have not seen any of it, so cannot comment myself, but people seem to enjoy it, which is good. Oh, this is not where I want to be. Okay. The only awkward thing, well, the particularly awkward thing in a way, is that being here, we don't have or until we get our thing back, we'll have less spirit. Jumping into that from like below is pretty disorienting, I think. Okay. Okay, yeah, so you see we get about a charge worth out of that almost full bulb. Yeah, trying to get over the top of those is throwing me. I feel like most of the time I'm having no issues, and then here and there. I feel like now I'm overthinking it a little bit. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is if you go too... if you are too eager on that jump... I hate this. I don't know why I'm having a harder time than I did last time. There we go. Well, there goes the money. Which, again, not the end of the world. We didn't have a ton on us. If anything, the problem is that spirit is going to be in an awkward spot there. But, a bit of a challenge, a bit of a platforming challenge, which I will, you know, readily admit, probably not my forte in these games. Which is hard given the platforming nature of them, but I knew coming in that was always going to be the thing that I find a little bit more difficult. Okay, this is actually not the way we came up last time, but it doesn't matter too much. It all leads to the same place. Okay, that's fine. We can leave him. That's not the right way. This is the right way. Perfect. So it's just a case of finding the right way to jump over the top of them. It feels like you can just, if you're in the right position, you can just kind of short jump it. Oh, interesting. They put my thing here this time. I guess because I wasn't on solid ground at any point. Come on, come over. Okay, well, that's nice because at least we get our spirit back. And there we go. See, the full thing fills up to a full meter. Pretty much as expected. Okay, we've made the first section. Ha. Okay, let's heal up. Ha. Okay, you can just hold basically completely right there and make it. I've actually still got a dash there. Too early. The scary thing is I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is tough. This is a tough challenge. Ah! Okay, so you want me to dink, huh? You're gonna force me to dink. You put a little thing so I couldn't do the big dash. Okay, I respect that. I respect that. I need to not... I really messed up too many times on that second challenge. The first one we got down that time. Second one, not so much. So now our next task is to get better at the second stage of it and not mess that up. It's not too difficult. Just got to not be a fool. Could drop spores for song, for the grub song. Yeah, that wouldn't hurt, certainly. Honestly, that wouldn't be a bad shout in general. And not just for this. I feel like grub song is probably a better thing to have, and it would solve my like minor gripe with the spores, where I feel like they do some of the work for me sometimes. I wonder where they put my spirit in this situation. I mean, the nice thing is we are gathering intel on these spiky boys. Nah, I did it that time, and I was like, oh, I'll go back over. Perfect. Just what I wanted to do. Okay. Oh, I see where it is. It's in a nightmare position, I'll say that. Okay. Whew. I feel like the first one's the hardest, right? Because you come in so hard. Okay. Alright. I feel like I need to just take this slow. That's not the end. Of course that's not the end. Maybe I could have just dashed across there. Maybe I could have just dashed across. But after last time, I didn't want to trust it. I'm going to do what Kyle suggested. I'm going to swap out the spores for the grub song, just to give us a little bit more healing. That third section is tough because it you end up if you take a hit once, you're kind of done. I will say, I think not dashing is actually probably the way to go. It puts us in gets us in more trouble than it costs us. Like it's actually more awkward to do it with the oops. I know you're there. You can't fool me, friend. Patience, as always. But I feel like we're getting there. And this is good just general practice as well for the platforming, which is nice. Always good just to get your eye in a bit more. And again, really the main purpose of this is just to keep fighting this one guy so that we can build up our lore. I guess, hypothetically, could I fire a big thing across and kill them? I hadn't ever considered that, but I suppose it could be a possibility. Just like zap them with a big ball. Make sure we heal up so that we're taking advantage of our grub song. I don't like this. Okay, we made it. That was I was like, oh, I left that too long, and I did leave it too long, but we survived. Right, I forgot that we'd done this. Oh, come on, come on. Okay, now I'm just going to try and go across the middle and see what happens here. Oh, man, we could have done that the whole time. This is presumably the way back. So let's just go in. This feels like it should be the end, but it may not be. Of course, a rancid egg. That's what I came for. All this way for a rancid egg. Bad jump there. This feels like it should be a thing, right? Like there should be something here. Oh, this is just always wet. Interesting. Oh, right. Okay, never mind. I've worked it out. I've solved the puzzle. You need to go up to the high bit to stand on the solid ground. And a bench. We can rest. And our map is updated. Let's have a little look. Look how long that is. Beautiful. Clean, thank you. A painter? This looks like the nail master that we met before. But they're painting. Nail master Shio. Well, they don't seem to know us, so it must be a different nail master than before. A visitor. Why have you crept in here, little grub? Perhaps like me you have a taste for discovering new things. I am Shio, and in a previous life I was a nail master. Yes, the only thing that drove me was becoming stronger and honing my nails with my skills with a nail. I imagined it was my one calling in life, but that feeling faded over time. Now I seek a new calling, something that speaks to my soul and compels me forward. That's why I spend my time here, secluded, trying to master the art of creation, painting, sculpting. These things bring a different kind of pleasure. You don't seem very moved by what I've said. Was it Shio the nail master you were looking for? Did you come to learn a nail art? I'll teach you if you insist. Sure. I mean, clearly into art. What's wrong with the nail art? Can we learn to paint? I'd love to learn to paint. Mastered the Great Slash. Hold right bumper to concentrate energy into the nail. Release the button without holding up or down. There we go, that's why. To perform the Great Slash, that's why the other one requires you to hold up or down. It's a little weird that you get the other one first, although I guess maybe you just wouldn't. You could come here, hypothetically, before you went to the other one. Although it feels like you can get to the other one first, so who can say? So, my work, does it move you? The wielding of a nail, the wielding of a brush, these things are not so different. We cut into the world so we can peer deeper inside. For now though, I have nothing more to teach you. Your path forwards, only you can see it. Good luck. That nail art you've learned, the Cyclone Slash, that was always Mado's favourite. It must have made him ecstatic to have a pupil like you. He always wanted to pass down what he'd learned to a new generation. He was not the most skilled pupil himself, but his enthusiasm and his kindness set him apart. I'm glad he achieved what he desired for so long, to be a teacher. Welsh. It didn't start as Welsh. I don't know if that's what it was at the start. It wasn't intended to be Welsh at any point. I have spare brushes and plenty of paint. Once you tire the nail, feel free to join me in my art. You know what? Let's see what he's thinking. My brother, Oro. What drove you to hide away deep down at the very edge of that ash-swept grave? Was it pride, or fear, or shame? Perhaps you should lay down your nail if it haunts you so, and find a new calling that eases your soul. Okay, so there's another brother called Oro, apparently. Let's try out our nail art. That's cool. So I presume this just does more damage. I wonder. I mean, it's got a big arc on it, which is nice, but you can charge as well. So there's really not any reason not to use this, I suppose. Like, it does kind of freeze you in midair for a second, which could be useful. Like, it could also get you in trouble. Cool little ability, certainly. And I guess we'll drop down. I like how you can get to the end of that, but you like if you just get to the end, there's not really a great deal more. There's not really a great deal more there. You have to go on to the next bit. Because Because you could come to here and then just work your way back around. But you would miss so much. Just seeing if there's anything here. Just tapping around. Just make sure we're not missing anything important. I presume this is just a quick path back, but... And there we are. And you know what? Just for good measure. And you know what? Let's give him a great slash. Okay. Boof. There we go. You forget they exist the second you leave the room. Oh, what, the nail arts? Okay, we missed that one. With 2 hits. Let's compare to if we just do regular attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it seems like it's probably about double damage. And we get the Duranda.
Thinks itself fully protected and so is unconcerned by passers-by. Attack its face and teach it that nothing is ever safe.
Always want to give a lesson, the old hunter. Okay, well, that is another mystery solved. So, for now, let's take this marker off. We didn't find out what was here, is the only other thing. We didn't find a path through here, so maybe there's more we can do here. I think for now, I'm gonna move around. And what I might do is go here and grab this, and then work our way around the Howling Cliffs. And just go see the other Nail Master. Just to wang him with the Dream Nail, see if anything's happening. And then we'll come back down to Dirtmouth. And we'll decide upon our next port of call, which I don't know what it'll be. Interesting, Crystal Peak didn't have a fast travel point in it, which just in some ways makes sense, but it does make it a little awkward to go back to. I think this is a pretty quick path, so we could probably just bash across here from Dirtmouth and just see if there's anything over in this little bit that we didn't really investigate. I would be inclined to do that. And then our other big things are, of course, the ominous area over here. I think there was a path. I was actually watching the first episode again, because it's just got the first episode of the archives now on YouTube, and there was a path here that I don't think I ever tried going in that maybe we could. So that's a possibility. Maybe I'll mark something there just so that I don't forget that it's there. I'm going to do this because it's not a gold objective necessarily, but it is something to consider. And then our other 2 things are the waterways and this lift. I'm inclined to go to the waterways first because they were by the City of Tears. And we could also grab this on the way. We'll see how we go for time, because you know, at the moment I've got a little bit of time I think I'll keep going for, but we'll see how we are once I've done that little trip around. Doing a bit of backtracking today. A little bit slower, but we have done a fair amount of stuff. You know, I feel okay about our progress today. We've certainly done a decent number of things. Should fill this up. I'm just wasting spirit otherwise. But you know, we did the the boss, the no eye boss. We did the moss boss. I can't remember if we've done anything else. I mean, I guess we did that challenge just now, so... And not that you should necessarily measure... I think it's important when you're playing with these games not to get too hung up on, like, making distinct progress every single time. Because sometimes you won't, you know? Sometimes you'll do a run of one of these games and you'll play for a session, you'll come away not having done anything. And I think it's important to not get too hung up on that. And even if all you've done is do a couple of fights and start learning the moves or learning the areas, that's okay. It's okay for that to be all you achieve in a day. I keep forgetting. Every time I look at the chat and I keep seeing Kyle's message saying that he forgets the skills exist every time he leaves the room. And I go, oh yeah, those skills. I forgot I just got that. The Cyclone in particular, like, I don't know. But I feel like the other one, it makes sense for me to use that because it's basically just a stronger attack. And if I can charge it up while I'm not attacking, then there's almost no reason not to just charge it up as I fight. Okay, well, I wonder if it breaks through this guy. Okay, but it takes more hits than that. Oh, I knocked him down. Okay, well, I didn't actually have the time I wanted to charge it up there, which is unfortunate. My plan did not work out as planned. All right, let's do the sensible thing here. Let's charge it up. Wow, that just killed it outright. So not only did it do do 2 damage, it also just killed the enemy, which is kind of the question I was wondering about, and good to get an answer there. I feel like you probably can't really use it against this enemy anyway, because he... You often, like, he often, if he sees you're going to attack, like, he won't do stuff unless you're, There we go. Oh, we got a thing for them. That's cool. Let's have a little look in the journal there. What are you called? Moss Knights. There we go.
They hide as bush-like mounds and look soft, but beware these warriors. They are relentless in combat, fiercely guarding something hidden deep in the Greenpath.
I wonder what they are guarding. I mean, I guess they're guarding... they were guarding where we were going to, which is where we fought... gosh, what's her name? I always forget her name, and then eventually it comes to me. I have to ponder for a second. But the lady with the needle and thread. What was here? Oh, we fought that flying boss here, didn't we? Might be good against the annoying guys that have a shield face. Yeah, I mean, anything, I feel like anything where you have a moment before they attack, like, is going to work out well. Okay. Okay, not quite what I wanted to do there, but there we are. I think you can make it up here, but maybe no. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that's over ambitious. You probably can do it, but I don't think I should do it. I'm overcomplicating things too much. There we go. Do I want to go around here? Yes, I do. Okay, noted. All right, so this is the thing where you have to go down here to get around to the Howling Cliffs. Is there anything? No, I think we did pick something up here, but I just wanted to check before I dashed off. The other thing I would like to try here is using my dash on the area that we can't push through, like the very windy area. I don't know if that will work, but I'd be interested to try it. Oof. Let's go up this way first. And we'll activate the thing. We must be getting fairly close to the 300 mark now, which is nice. Does seem that way. Okay, right, fall all the way back down. Once again, another test of our platforming skills. Really the true challenge. I keep forgetting we have 7 health now as well. I say keep forgetting, we've not had 7 health for very long, but we do now have 7 health. And that's certainly a boon that I'm very happy about. Doesn't seem like there's a time limit on these usually, so we don't need to rush it. It's going to be easier to go up first and then come back down to the ones we didn't get. Did we inspect this previously? I think we did. Yes, okay, we did. Just checking. Just checking. So we're going up, and then we'll come back down once we've grabbed most of these. Cornifer there, of course, who we did meet last time. I say we've met Cornifer many times. I mean, last time we were here, we did find Cornifer. Is what I was getting at there. Okay, easy does it. Go back up. We left one up above. I don't really want to leave ones behind that we've already seen, because that will just confuse me further. Okay, well, we're going down, which is, you know, not quite my intention, but it's okay. We'll get this geo. And we'll get a little musical chime when we're done, so we should know that we're done. Oof. Any more over this way? Don't necessarily see any more. It's down there. That's where we already were. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was trying to see if I could see them on the map, but I guess they don't show them to you that way. Any more down here? Not obviously so. We have not quite got everything yet. Because we haven't heard the mystical bong of completion. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Oh, I don't actually really want to leave the area because we haven't got all the balls yet. No, Frosty, don't worry. You did not miss a you did not miss a Welsh accent. There was no Welsh accents. I don't know why. If Kyle may have just been goofing, or it may have sounded initially like I was doing a Welsh accent, but it was not. At no point was there intended to be a Welsh accent today. I think it must be up here to the left. Ah, here we go. We haven't. Well, no, I'm sure we did actually go on this platform, but that doesn't necessarily mean we got them. Impatience is a killer. Easy does it. Up here. See, this is the way that I did this the first time to get up the cliffs. Which I think is, you know, this is obviously the challenge that they want you to do. And I remember it being pretty tough. You know, not like dramatically so, but... Oh dear. To be honest, I wasn't sure. Like, I feel like a lot of them evolve over time. It started half South African. I think it ended up more New Zealand than anything else. I think Wayne's right. It ended up being what it kind of sounded more like. Okay, more up there. Take it nice and slow. Take out the enemy. Go up here. Again, keep it simple. There are a couple down here that we'll grab. Oh, okay. $3.29. There we go. Perfect. One step forward, 20 screens down. Exactly. Can't wait to stream all the Marios. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Maybe someday I'll play a Mario. If people really want to see me play a Mario, I'm open to playing them. They're not like... They're designed to be played, right? They're not, you know, they're doable. I think this is where the hidden wall was that we found. This seems suspect. Okay. Oh. Oh no. The corpse of a large bug. Well. I think I know what I have to do here. Huh. Interesting. It sent out things, but it hasn't done anything obvious. I wonder if it... Now I've gone back in... Now I go back in this room. Oh, here we go. Okay. Light this urn. A nice little tune. Okay, nothing new there. Now you've done it. Well, exactly. I don't know what's happened. We got a little jaunty diddly do. I don't know. Nothing else seems to have happened. I'm gonna try using my dream nail on here, see if it does anything. Doesn't appear to. No. Okay, well, whatever we've done in here has been done. I'm gonna mark this on the map just in case. As a point of intrigue. Just in case we forget about it. And yeah, it's just an elaborate lamp. Maybe that dead bug outside thinks something? That's quite possible. No? Or was there one here that I just missed? She doesn't have anything new. Maybe it doesn't. Well, who knows. Anyway, let's move on with our adventure. For now, perhaps that will uncover itself in good time. I did want to go and check that one other thing, which does mean going back down. Okay. Okay, right. Noted. Worth trying. I'll take that as fair indication that the wind is very much intended as a hard barrier. At least for now, until we get the ability that says you can traverse past wind, it has no bearing on you. Perhaps it was just an elaborate lamp. Perhaps you're correct, Wayne. It's very nice, certainly. Maybe you have to light all of them. Maybe there are multiples that we'll find like elsewhere in the world. But for now, our path is forwards and up. Because I would like to, before we trip around, to go and see Nailmaster Mato, I think his name was. And then we will use the dream nail on him. Yeah, oh, Mato. All right, Mato. Listen, don't ask, don't judge me. I think it was just here, right? Am I making that up? Oh, it is over this way, but is it down? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's in this. Perfect. All right, let's see what Mato has to say. I guess it has kind of marked that thing on the map. So we'd at least be able to see that it exists. There we go, we got a new bit of dialogue. I don't remember how this guy spoke. Oh, so my brother Shio has taught you his nail art, the Great Slash. How lucky you are to have trained with him. Shio and I were very close when we trained together under the Great Nail Sage. He often spoke of becoming tired of the nail arts and wanting to try something new. I'm glad to see he changed his mind and continues to bear the proud title of Nail Master along with me. I mean, we'll let him. Before you leave, rest and meditate with me for a while. Your company is always welcome. Everyone take a moment, put your hands together, bring your palms together, fingers pointing to the sky. And then sweep your arms slowly in a nice wide circle, bringing them up above your head, palms together, and back down towards your center. And rest. Oh, I didn't actually do the thing I came to do. I should do that. Hiyo! My brother, Shio, how fare you in that green kingdom of thorns you call home? I think of you every time I raise my nail. Raise onto your toes, extending your arms and fingers. Praise it. Namaste. Wait, was there a second bit there? I think there was a second bit that I missed. Do you ever close your eyes and remember the time we spent together with Oro and Arm Master? I like to think you do. Yeah, that's me tapping into my yoga lessons. I kind of started with the last thing you do, but look, you can't do very much of it sitting down. And I didn't want to make people stand up unnecessarily. It was more of a meditation than an actual exercise, so. Let's just go, let's just take the high road. I feel like we haven't done that. Actually, you know what we should do? I was gonna jump down. But you know what we should do? See what happens. Oh, okay. Hiya! I guess they just don't let you go. They don't let you fly across the top of... I was kind of hoping I could just, like, blitz all the way across the top. I guess maybe we could do this, though. How high can we get here? This high. Oops. Da 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 da. Okay, there wasn't anything particular of note there. And it didn't even get us up as high as the bridge, but that's fine. Whoa, hello. Hey, where's the guy gone? Oh, what is going on here? Ah, look there. Something strange and sinister has suddenly appeared. I like how we could have walked in and this be the first thing we see, and I just flew over the top of all of it. Wayne's here for the Zumba class at 11. Oh, it fills me with dread. I think it's best I try to ignore it. But yeah, like I feel like we were probably supposed to come at this from like the far side. We're supposed to come in and be like, oh, what's... Just like, oh, we're coming back into town and, oh, what's happening? But I suppose it works either way. Hello. Hello, friend. These look like Willow.
Roads between are dark and long, but the Master's light will always guide us. A new land, different from the last. How many more will we see?
So my guess is that this is the Forgotten Troop or something like that, which I know is one of the DLCs. Or the Blood Troop, I can't remember what the name was, but let's see what's inside. Oh, hello. Hello.
Ah. Did you call us? You called us and we came. We came. You don't look scared. Why did you call us? Ah, it doesn't matter. Don't tell me. We came and I can smell something. Something deep below us. I want it. I want it.
I've already crossed.
You carry a lot of smells on you, but you don't have one of your own. Funny little thing.
Oh, the Grimm Troop, that's the one.
I've already crossed.
We don't have our own smell. There we go. I do like her. Hey, buddy.
Babala Geno.
You called us? Speak to Master.
Sego Nala.
Speak to Master. Oh, Brum. Wow, putting on the Ritz. Look at this.
So, it was you who called us. Well met, my friend. Well met. I am Grimm, master of this troop. The lantern has been lit, and your summons heeded. Have high stage you choose, this kingdom fallowed by worm and root, perfect earth upon which our ritual shall take place. And you, my friend,
Your own part is far from over. As the lantern flared, your role was cast, our compact written in scarlet fire. Eager we are to see you commence, but first, some illumination is required.
Grim child.
Across these lands my kin now spread, harvesting that essence peculiar to my breed, the flame in dream. Seek my kin, claim their flame and return it to me. Together, marvels shall be achieved. But don't fret, small one. For this task you won't travel alone. My child shall guide you to the flame, and gather within itself that burning essence. Like you, the child plays key role in this task. Only with it by your side will the flame and my kin reveal themselves to you.
You should only talk in her voice from now on. I'm not sure my throat would survive more than a few minutes of it. We got a new journal from Master Grimm. Do we get any new bits and bobs from any of these things that we've just done? No. Okay. Where are our charms? Here we go. Look at this. Right down the bottom. That's how you know it's DLC. Grim Child. Worn by those who take part in the Grimm Troops ritual. The bearer must seek the Grimmkin and collect their flames. Uncollected flames will appear on the bearer's map. So I'm guessing this is some kind of challenge. Like, here are 3 things that you have to fight. Very dramatic, I will say. I was kind of expecting more to happen in this room, but maybe that's saved for the end.
Baba Gondala.
The flame, seek it out. For master, for our kin. When flame burns bright inside one mind, can heed the call across lands and time.
He's having a little sing-song to himself. Wayne hates magicians. I guess we didn't give this cutie the old nail.
Shadow and fire will dance together so prettily, I think.
Does she do anything? Because I do like her. She's kind of cute. I like the little half mask. Faring well in your adventures below. I had an adventure of my own once you were gone. I clicked past that but realised he'd actually said something. I don't usually visit the town's graveyard, but I thought I'd go and visit the grave of an old friend. As I was walking amongst the tombstones, I noticed a strange kind of chanting coming from somewhere nearby. Extremely sinister chanting. I looked around to find the source and I saw 2 bright, horrible, huge eyes staring at me from the door of a dark cave. I pretended I hadn't heard the voice or seen the eyes and scurried back to town. My friend will have to wait a little longer for her visit. I presume that's the person that we met in the we opened that door, right? And it opened a little thing. We did also calm a soul here, but I presume this is what he's talking about. This thing here.
Really? What's darling?
A fierce host has settled nearby. Did you summon them? I find their smell unsettling. There's a scent of distant places, unfamiliar even to me. They have a strange look to them, gaudy and intimidating. Perhaps you suspect they hide their true appearance. You'd be right. They favor projection over truth, shrouding themselves in forms dreamed. Best be careful. Assisting them might benefit you, but who knows what suffering it may cause.
Sinister. Dark words, Gigi.
Ah, hello again. How have you been faring? Have you come to me because of your regrets? Let me peer into you. Ah, you don't appear to have any lingering regrets. How lucky for you. You don't need the services of one such as I.
Yeah, the bugs are picky about smells. I suppose that's kind of accurate, right? Bugs probably do a lot of work on smells, to be honest. We do want to go over there, but I'm just going to pop back to town first because I wanted to just pop on the Grimm child just for a moment. We'll take these off. It doesn't matter too much. Wait, did I have an over slot or something? No, I can't have done. Oh no, I see. It only shows you one if you need one. It doesn't actually list your notches. I just want to do this. And then look at my map. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Hey, look at this little fella. Can I give him the booth? I want him to settle down. Will you settle down? Yeah, maybe I'm not going to be able to. He is kind of in an awkward position. You can't jump while you're doing the dream nail. Okay, I want to check the map. Here we go. So there's one there in Greenpath. One there in the Crystal Peak, which is where we're going. And one in the City of Tears. And I think that's probably all of them. Okay, you can't actually see them if you're zoomed all the way out, but it does seem like those are the three. And it did say there were 3 on the icon. They don't have noses. Well, you don't have a nose, but I think some of them might do. I guess these guys don't necessarily. He's very cute. I do like him. Okay, let's rest up. The question is, do I leave it on for now? I don't think so. I think I'll save this for a later point. I'm definitely intrigued by this, but I don't want to get too distracted from what I had in mind for now. So it's on the way. It is on the way. Maybe if we go and do the thing, maybe I'll do it on the way back. I think that's what I'll say. We'll see how we are for time. This is probably going to be about the last thing we do anyway. So I don't want to get too caught up in case it's a thing that takes a lot of time to do. Oh gosh, I wasn't ready for the... A little bit scary. Going this way is actually kind of tougher than going the way we came originally. So I think it was in the middle, sort of here somewhere. And I'm interested to know, like, if it's a... Like, because I presume it would be a fight, right? That seems like, if you're going to add something like this to Hollow Knight, it seems like they're adding 3 fights or something. That would be my guess, but I don't know if that's actually going to be the case. Time will tell. Okay, so the first things first is I'd love to go up there. We don't currently have a way to go up, though. At some point, we must get a way to get higher. You know, I think that's not a particularly, like, shocking assumption. But it does seem like there are certain parts where you need to just be able to jump higher or somehow climb higher than you can naturally do. Okay, now remember we can boof these dudes, which makes our life a little bit easier. Bench is over this way, which is where we want to go first, just so we can rest up. Okay, and now we want to climb up to the right here, which is the place we hadn't climbed up before. Oh, is it literally like a place we can't climb up? Is that the dark secret? It looks like maybe it is. I wonder if there's any way we can get up there. No. All of this for nothing. I mean, I guess we'll go back the way we came and experiment. Hang on 1 second. Just gotta send a message quickly. Okay. You might have mentioned a breakable wall you always miss here. I might have missed it too. That's quite possible. Quite possible I missed a breakable wall here. Oh, I think I just fell down here. Which... Go on, get wrecked. Okay, easy does it. Did I go down here? I actually can't remember. Oh, yes, I did. This is where the egg was. Sadly, you can't break through this, but that's fine. Okay. Ooh, there's something there. I guess I could probably get there. I don't like this. Okay, this is all right. We can move around here. Perfect. Makes our life a little bit easier. This is probably just like a little collectible, if I had to guess. Yeah, Wanderer's Journal. And nothing from there. Okay. A little cheeky bonus, always welcome. There is something more over here that we didn't do. So we'll have a quick peek again. Okay, right. This is also another bit we can't get to. Noted. Lots of things. You had a family WhatsApp group set up at the start of COVID. Your mum has just found out about gifts, and you've had to mute the group because she won't stop. That sounds like mums. As soon as they get onto anything like that, they're just away. Yeah, there's got to be some way to get up here. Like, it seems there's clearly a path up, right? There's clearly a way for us to get up somehow there. This is where Quirrell was. We had a little chat to him, which was very pleasant. Is there a way to cancel this? I don't know if there is. I mean, I guess you can just do that, right? I really love the way you, like, Wile E. Coyote off things. It's very satisfying. Yeah, I think that might be all we can actually do up here. Unless we can find this hidden wall that Kyle was contemplating. Did I finish all the smashing machinery bits? That's a good question. I don't actually, that's a good point. I don't know if we finished everything we could do. Oh no, we did go to the right because that's where we got the crystallized mound, right? I don't know if there's anything else that we didn't do. Oh, hello. Let's go back to the bench. Let's rest up while we're here. Bit of unnecessary damage there. That's okay. I feel like we've got a good grasp on how to fight those enemies cleanly. Just looking around for any obvious hidden walls just because we were talking about it. But I don't see anything that immediately jumps out, at least not here. Now, I wonder if I should go explore around. I guess I can have a quick peek and see if anything obvious stands out. This is nightmarish. Oh, this is all actually like an awful place to be. You can't hurt these at all. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but I don't love it. Okay. What's over this way? Oh, maybe did we finish all of this? I can't actually remember. I think we did. But I actually can't remember, so I'll check. Oh no, we didn't do this, did we? Okay, let's do this. He says. Right, no worry, I see how it works. I see my mistake there. Ah, the spacing. That's tough. That is very tough. Okay, we made it. That's like a very convoluted little bit of machinery there. What was over this way? Oh, just a path back around, but I think this is actually like an easier path back up than we had. Okay, never mind. I didn't get the kill there, but it did give me some juice to heal up, so that's fine. That's another situation where it might actually be beneficial to have the faster smash. Is this the quicker way up? This is probably the quicker way up. I think that's where we get to the right. There was where we first got the super dash. Okay, feeling all right. And we'll heal back up. Use all our spirit. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can't use the other one. You have to wait for it to come back in. That's fine. It's unlikely that you're ever going to be in a rush like healing 4 in a row. I feel like you would very rarely actually have time to do that. Well, I did not come across a hidden wall. So if you know if there's like a very obvious one, then feel free. But otherwise, I think maybe we'll try. Maybe we'll throw the thing on and see. It's on the left side somewhere. I'll tell you what. We'll pop these other things on in the meantime. So I think probably the ones we take off are. I'm inclined to take off the map charm because I feel like it's maybe the least useful, and the speed one, which is maybe a risk, but let's see what this little dude does. Maybe he'll be very helpful. I guess we haven't really does he attack things? Or is he just it does seem like he kind of wants to go after enemies, but he doesn't actively appear to be doing so. Okay, now he's not really doing very much. He's just kind of hanging out. I'm a little disappointed. I was kind of hoping he would get into the action a little bit more than he is. Okay, now where are we? We just dropped down, so we are like, it's very difficult to show it, but we're on that one next to the bit that goes left. So I'll have a quick look, I guess, down. Although I feel like we already explored most of that. Maybe I should come from the other side. Let's just do this for now, so as not to confuse myself too much. We want to get about halfway across. Oh, what was? Oh, that's just the corner of the thing. Only a baby. Wasn't sure if you were talking about me for a moment there. Okay, that's the first platform, so it's about halfway across this one, it seems like. Bit of unnecessary damage there. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. They're very excitable. Whoa, hello. Wow. Very, very dangerous. Oh, I think I got him that time. Okay. Okay, I did definitely got hit that time. Oh, I actually thought I'd be okay there. Like a fool. He's very happy. I'll give him that. He's pretty chill. I mean, I suppose he doesn't have a ton of space to fight in here. Okay, we got a hit on him there. It's a bit difficult. Sometimes he'll go into the ground, and obviously it's a bit difficult to get him then. But that's fine. Well, we'll take our time. There you go. You can't hit him when he dives in on you. You just have to be careful with the timing. Otherwise, he will get you. Ah. Oh, I thought I should get him there. But we did not. Ah, I didn't get him there either. Ah, he got me though. Mean. Ah, I've got to stop healing when I don't have time to heal. That's just a foolish mistake. Solo! I do like this guy, I'll say that much. Easy does it. I feel like I have to try and hit him when he comes in, when he's doing the... Yeah, you can do that, it's just the timing on it's tough. But I feel like it's the easiest, it's the best way to get a catch on him. Oh, that's interesting, just oh, he just did a wide ball there. Oof, we got him. Okay, I did actually hit him there. We traded. Which is okay. There we go. We got a bit of time. We can afford to trade a few hits. Flame consumed. Okay, nothing obviously done there. No, no specific. We got a little thing now. Try the new nail art. You're right. I should have tried the new nail art. I don't know why I didn't think of it. Well, just because I'm a fool. Annoying little shits, says Kyle. I like that guy. He was cool. He was having a nice time. I can respect that. Okay, I guess let's head back over to Dartmouth. Actually, you know what we could do? We could, before we wrap, we could go over to the right and try and find that hidden wall. Just before I wrap, otherwise I don't think I'll remember to do it. That's very satisfying. Just ba-da-da-doof straight through. But we'll have a little look around. I do this so often where like I'm expecting jumping out to one side and you jump out to the other. Also, this guy's not here anymore, which I wonder if that's just a consequence of the way the timing worked out. Okay. Yay! I presume I can take this lad off for now and it won't upset him. Yeah, he's still got his flame. We know roughly where the other two. Maybe I should. What I'll actually do is I'll do this, and we'll mark them, because that way we just know where they are, and I don't have to. And I know if I'm near one that we can try it out. Right? That makes the most sense to me. Maybe we'll try to do them next time. It kills him. Yeah, look, you take the rough with the smooth, you know. It's like a fat ring. Once you put it on, you can't take it off again. Oh, compass, right, of course. My brain doesn't like them being in different orders. I'm like, I just want to be like... I just want to take all of these off, put them back on, get them in order. OCD, there we go. Right, let's see if we can find this hidden wall that Kyle is so adamant about. An eminently missable one, apparently. I don't think we're going to do anything too dramatic for the rest of the stream, but I guess you never really know. So I'm going to have a little wander down this left path and then go exploring. Ah, here we go. Oh, look at this. This is actually quite a big area. Oops, did not mean to do that. I was hoping I could kind of hang onto the wall here. Look at that. That's just tech. Oh, I don't like this. They're all on slightly different timers. Okay, for a second I thought that'd like oh, I hate this. I hate this specific, like... Ah. Okay, alright. We made it. We made it. Ooh, okay, we kind of cheesed our way through that one a little bit. Okay, that looks like the path back, which means probably what we want is here. Look at this. Look how crystally this looks like everything could hurt us. And it probably doesn't. But it does look like everything could. Deep focus. A charm. Naturally formed within a crystal over a long period, draws in soul from the surrounding air. The bearer will focus soul at a slower rate, but the healing effect will double. Huh. So, I suppose, and I can probably just test this, but my question is, does it use the same amount of soul and you get double health? Because if so, that might be worth using, like, that might be worth having on moment to moment. It does cost 4. Like, it's a little expensive. That's kind of cool. Cost 4, so you never used it. Wayne was guessing there'd be a rancid egg in the wall. That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, 4 is quite expensive. I mean, it seems kind of cool. Like, but also it's like, well, I could have this, or I could just have a thing that, or I could just have a thing that doubles, like or like increases the amount of soul I get, which would kind of function similarly, but with less, with an easier time of doing it. I also like that some of these are like, look, we just made a long, it's not the most elegant bit of level design, just a big path that goes all the way down, but I can respect it, I suppose. Okay, let's make our way back up. Which I don't really want to do. I hate this specific path. This one gave us some real issues first time around. Ah, look at that. He's a pro. What a pro. I'm going to go to the bench just in case something happens here. I guess it doesn't really matter because we're going to come back anyway. Well, if we died, we would just come back at this point anyway, but let's rest up. And then I think there's one final thing I want to do today, which is I want to just pop to the charm lady and just see what we're working with in terms of like how much stuff costs that we currently have available to us. It's weird, the wind out here sounds a little bit like the start of the tune that you get when you're near your spirit. So every time I come back here, I hear that little wind blow. I'm like, uh-oh, I'm near my my corpse. But I'm not at all, that's just the way it sounds. Anything else to say? Did you know the cavern... I think he might have said this, but did you know the caverns continue even below the capital? Few had ventured that deep, so the details are scant. Those who made it back told of impossibly old structures and roads formed as though the rock itself possessed a will. I think he has said that before. Right, let's go see the charm lady and then we'll wrap up for today. It's been a good adventure. Again, like I said this last time, but I could keep doing this for even longer. But I don't want to burn myself out either voice-wise or game-wise. I feel like we've made some pretty good progress today. We upgraded our nail a bunch. We went to that graveyard. We fought... we didn't find any new areas, interestingly. But, you know, we met the Grimm troop, which is a pretty big deal. We got a whole bunch of spirit. In fact, we might have enough spirit for another upgrade at this point, I think. Oh, actually, we didn't look at this either. The Grimmkin Novice. Young and playful member of the Grimm troop. As part of the ritual, it gathers scarlet flame within its torch. It will relinquish the flame once defeated. Shadows dream of endless fire, flames devour an ember swoop. One will light the nightmare lantern, call and serve in Grimm's dead troop. I will tell you right now, I will not remember that song. So don't expect me to sing it the same way if I ever have to come, if it ever comes up again. Where do we go from here? Down. Right, okay. Anyway. We did a lot of things over the course of today's adventure. We want to keep going down. But lots of new exploration. Obviously, we got the dream nail. Last time was a big like progress thing, and I feel like this time has been, not to say it's not progress, but this time has been much more about taking the things that we've learned and seeing what we can do with them. Like uncovering secrets with all the new abilities that we've gained, or the 2 new abilities that we gained last time. Okay, so we got the lifeblood heart, the steady body, shaman stone, all okay. We need 1 more charm to get the notch. So bear that in mind. We need 1 more charm to get the notch. So hypothetically, if we had 1,000, we could buy steady body. Just as a way, if anything, like steady body is one that could be useful, and so there may be a situation where I'm in agreement with Kyle, who says this is a trap where once you put it on, it's going to be difficult to take it off because it stops you getting knocked back when you swing your nail. And I feel like once you get used to that, you wouldn't want to get rid of it. As I feel like I'm actually just used to the recoil on the nail now. But we could use that. We could buy that if we haven't found another one by the time we have 1,000 geo, and then we could buy another charm notch. These are the things I really want more than anything. We need 8 more for the final one. Let's have a look at the number of charms we can get. Oh yeah, I was going to say is that all of them, but it's not even close to them. We've actually got a lot left to pick up, so I don't have a good estimation on how far through we are, how far through the game we are, and I don't really need to know. I'm quite content just exploring and seeing what happens, but interesting that that works out the way that it did. Is this somewhere we can go in? Oh, this is where Shy was, isn't it? Or Sly, sorry. Man, I really want to just quite difficult to. I'm gonna charge up here. I'm not dead. It's kind of dark. It's kind of like weirdly dark. Ah, damn. They're difficult to get. They're difficult to get, these little guys. But I'm intrigued to know what they have to say. I wonder if they say the same thing. The sweet smell burns. And then our fella here. I want to wait till he's walking towards me. I think that's probably going to be our best bet. He should turn around shortly. He's pretty near the end of his patrol route. Damn. You want to hurt me? You want to make me cry? I feel kind of bad for him, to be honest. But that's the way it is. Okay. Before we go, I want to see if there's anything over here. Aha! Haha! You see, I looked at the map and I was like, there's a, you can't actually really see it. I'm going to move over before we do this. But I was like, there's clearly a gap above the bench there. All right, I'm actually going to rest at this bench now that we found that. Let's find out what's in there. One final thing. One more thing. That's weird. Resting at that bench didn't bring them back. I suppose we haven't left the screen. Ooh, very difficult to get in there. The Blue Lake. All right, this is not a simple matter. Hello. Oh, it's Tiso. I remember Tiso. Nah, what a calm place. It's action I want. Vicious and deadly battle. This serenity is a bore. So peaceful. So dull. I'm not the hugest fan of lakes where you can't see what's underneath. I don't mind water, but the thing with open water is you never know what's below you. And that can be a little bit intimidating. This is very long. That's weird. There's also a heartbeat in the middle of the lake, which is a little sinister. Long lake, I'll say that. I mean, they call it the... Well, I was going to say they call it the Great Lake, but I think it was called the Blue Lake. Oh! Oh! This is here. Well, what do you know? Huh. Leaky Lake. Huh. Interesting. That is interesting. That's not where I would have... Well, I guess, like, logistically, that makes sense that that's where that goes to. We never actually used the train, did we? We've not actually found... That's interesting. Like, we've not actually found... I don't think we've actually found a way to use this train yet. And I want to say that maybe when I was playing... When I first played that I did find a way. But maybe I'm making that up. I might be making that up. I think maybe it was that I found the simple key and maybe I was thinking that was that. I can't remember. Anyway. So that is a way to get there. We didn't come that way. We came through the Crystal Peak. I do like... One of the really nice things about this game is there's lots of ways. Firstly, there's the ways you can go. There are so many different ways you can go at once. You really can tackle parts of the game in lots of different orders. But also, like, to get to here, it does seem like there's at least 3 ways you could come, right? Because, I mean, okay, hypothetically, you have to come to Crystal Peak to get the dash anyway. So you probably wouldn't get in the way I get in. I would imagine that this is kind of supposed to be... This door here was actually supposed to be you come out this way and not that you get in the way I just did. But it's cool that it's there. We'll dash across and then we'll see if there's anything. I should have just... Yeah, heartbeat in the middle of the lake. I don't... That unsettles me slightly. And maybe there's something to do there. We just need to find out what. Is there anything across here? I mean, I guess I'll dash across and see, right? That's what we've got to give it a go. Here we are. Fairly low level enemies, which I guess makes sense. It is tied to an early area. Ah, this is what it was. Okay. It's just it was literally a rancid egg. Perfect. Okay. For now, I think that's going to do it. We'll head back to town. And let's sit at this first, and let's just see what that looks like on the map. The Blue Lake. There we go. So it is kind of part of the Spirit's Glade, I suppose. Is it? Wait, that's not. Or is this called the Resting Grounds? I think this is the Resting Grounds. That's the name of this area. We have not found, interestingly, the Watcher. The Watcher has to be down that. Whatever's down here. Okay, so places to go for next time. We have the golden, the elevator here. We have not been to. We have the waterway. This is actually maybe the one I am most intrigued by. We have the Mantis Lords that we have not fought yet. We have this path that we didn't actually go to. These 2 red markers are for the Grimm troop. And then we also have here something going on. There's also a path further to the left of the Queen Station that maybe we could explore in the fungal wastes, because we haven't been back in the fungal wastes with our dash. So maybe we can dash across in a way that we couldn't before. Certainly something to consider. There's something here that we never picked up. I don't know what it is. Maybe we can find out. There is one of these spirit trees. I can't remember what our thing ended up being. Did I want to mark it? Hang on, let me just see if I want to mark anything specifically. I think maybe not, because I think those are probably the 2. I'm going to take this off and make it a black one instead, because it's one that we can't currently access, or seemingly can't access. Whereas the gold I'm using more for actual objectives. And this was where they were having that discussion, right? And then this is where I fell into whatchamacallit. I do remember this. This is a path that was just like, it looked like you needed to be able to jump higher. So again, this is probably something that we need another ability to get into. It looks like possibly this will be the thing to do. I'm going to put a marker here because this is something we could do. Just so that I have it down. Now that we're only using 2 of our markers, I will put a gold marker there as a possibility. But I suspect the next thing I would like to try and do, maybe we'll poke here as well. I don't remember what was here. But probably a dead end. Or something that we can't currently access. Is I'm going to go and poke my head into the waterways. Because we did have a brief look and it didn't look too bad. We could also sell a thing and buy another charm slot. Certainly something we might... That might be a thing we do at the start of the next stream as like a warm-up. Because, it's always nice to have something to warm you up with. Just to get you back in the flow. Maybe next time I will remember to use my big slash. Boof, look at that. Beautiful. Oops. Oh, interesting. If you drop so far that you slam, you do actually lose. Or if you get hit. Interesting. Both important things to note is if you hit or if you are hit or if you fall too far, you do lose the charge for your big slash. But we'll head back to Dartmouth. I don't really need to, but I'm going to. And that's going to wrap us up for now. So, thank you everyone for coming along. That has been Hollow Knight. It's been a pleasure. We've got a lot done today. We've uncovered more secrets. The other thing I wanted to just quickly check is 3:30. So we should also go back and see the Seer and see if she has anything specific to say to us now that we have even more soul, or more essence, I should say. Town is filling out, I will say that. Lots of stuff going on in town now, which is very cool. But that's going to do it for now. So we'll call it there, and we'll go back to the main menu, of course. And that's going to do us for Hollow Knight. So thank you everyone who came along. It was a pleasure having you all here. It's been another lovely stream. We made lots of good progress. That's going to do us. So, as always, stay safe, stay hydrated, eat well, sleep well, stay safe, look after yourself, and of course, look after others. Take care. Thank you everyone who came along. It's been a pleasure. And I will catch you all next time. Cheers! Good night.